in my little world of imagination, I could never thought that one day I would be in this country. Oh, amazing viewer, great people, hope you're well. Whew, I'm glad to have you. Kindly tell me where you're watching from. I'm glad to have you. Thank you so much for the love and support that you've shown me on my song video. I love singing. I was really amazed by the comments that you guys threw in there. I'm so glad that you really are supporting me, and I know that God is taking us higher. I love singing, and this is the ministry that I would really want to venture into, but I am always a little bit scared because of the challenges of those who have faced before me. So I'm still hesitant about it. So yeah, but I know this year, I'm taking the challenge to really take it to the next level, and I know we will take it to the next level together. Thank you so much. I don't want this introduction to be so long, but at the end of this video, I have an announcement. I've not welcomed new people. New people keep coming, and I'm so glad that you are tuning in. My returning subscribers, I'm so glad to have you, and those who have subscribed and don't come back to watch my video. It's not enough to subscribe. Please come, let's grow together. Help me grow this thing to a bigger thing, because this year, no holding back. I know you might say that I have made a lot of void promises, but they're not void, you know. The way I've said, the resolution, from what I've learned, I realized that resolution we make, plans we make, are just proposals by the one who has time and season in his hand is God. So when he brings something that you have to attend to, you really have to go off and attend to that thing that he has brought you. And when you're well, you can then appear in public. You know, appearing in public is not always easy. You can't just come the way you are, and all your frustration and things going on. But yeah, when you're okay, when God has cooled the storm down and is taking you higher, you come back and tell people of how God has done. He has done it. He has done it for me. He will do it for you. He's doing it for us. I thank you for tuning in. This has been the longest intro I've ever done. But you know, my video today is about Kenya, my land of faith. Hey, does she think we have faith in Kenya? I don't know what is going on in your mind right now, but you know, Kenya has been my home of faith. I want to tell everything. I don't know if I should make this a part one. I don't know, because I know it's not exhausting. I've been in this country for 7 years, and taking 15 minutes to tell you everything, how Kenya has impacted me, how I've seen God moving in my life in this country, it won't be enough. It won't be enough. I love Kenya. I love DRC. Watoto ba Mungu wanawapenda sana. And somebody said I speak a lot of Kizungus, so I really don't know how I can do this. To answer this, I would just, let me be honest with you. When I was in my country, I did a degree in English, you get? But then I was in my second year. I didn't complete my education, you get? So when I speak my English, it's to at least make me feel good about the fees I paid, because I never got the paper. So you get, I know I've graduated in my mind anyway. The only thing I can move around with the Kizungu. So just understand. I feel so comfortable when I speak in publicly in English. Yeah, so I love Swahili, napenda Swahili sana, but I'm not so confident about it. Anyway, it's so broken, and I know you can understand, but I want this thing to be understood with the wider world. So yeah, let's understand. Yeah, I know there's also translation, but it takes time to translate. Yeah, I don't know the caption, I don't know all those kind of, I'll figure it out and see how I will insert French on the translation, because there are so many people who speak French who really do want to understand what I'm saying. But it takes time. Editing takes a lot of my home of faith. My God. In my little world of imagination, I could never thought that one day I would be in this country. Hey, people say that mwanamke ni kichunga. In the African culture, we say everywhere you can go, you can just get married, go to Paris right now, you get? So you can just get married, go to Maasai Land. You can get married right now from Nairobi, from any part of the world, and go wherever you want, because you have to go. You're married. So in that way, God made it possible for me to be in this land of Kenya, and here I am. I'm glad that He made a way. But why am I saying my home of faith? Leaving my country, no degree, married to a student. I don't want to say everything, but it has been a journey of faith. I've seen sometimes we claim that we believe in God and we have faith in God simply because we have everything together. I had parents I was depending on. If I needed something, I could simply... Yeah, and parents could easily give me what I want. But now I'm in this land of Kenya. We are all trusting God, We got married by faith. God made a way. I don't want to go into so much details of that. About marriage is another story. How we got married, how God made everything possible. He made every plan come true. Here we are, married, already in Kenya. A tough one. I don't know where to start. My husband is a student, no job, nothing. We were ministering. We were ministered. My husband was ministering, and I was also... It took time for me to really be comfortable, foreign land, marriage, everything is new. It took time for me to plug into the ministry. So I was always observing from far, but it took time, and I could plug in. And when I took time I got a chance to plug into the ministry, I started ministering in the same church where my husband goes. So, in this land, I've learned to trust God in everything. And when I was thinking about trusting God in everything, I was like, how do really people fail to trust in God and fail to trust that He's able to accomplish the desires of their hearts? I didn't want to have anyone in this room because I knew I would be so emotional about this, but I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. But it has been an amazing story. I don't know how to start, but I don't know. I was thinking, if you can easily close your eyes, sleep in a matatu, and a matatu is a bus, and you don't know where the driver spent the night, and you're comfortably sleeping knowing that you'll reach your destination, how is it impossible for you to trust in God? So close your eyes to everything around you. I don't have money, yes, I don't mind. I don't have this or that, I don't care. But you just focus on this God who sent you in this land. So that's how it has been. I closed my eyes to everything that was around me. Sometimes I could get hit. But I am so glad that I had never gone through a problem because of lack. You get? I had trusted God for everything. Let me take this instance, this example, we got a honeymoon baby. I just got married and instantly, it didn't take long for me to get pregnant. So here you're pregnant, the baby is 8 months. You're not able to even buy a sock for your child. And somebody is driving you home, is asking you, have you started shopping for the baby, and you're like, you've not had the question because you don't have money, you don't even know where to start. So it was amazing how God came through. Sorry for the noise. God came through, and imagine, even a cotton pad was bought. I never knew where the market was. I never knew what to do, how to do children shopping, buy all those kind of stuff. God was coming straight on time. You get, straight on time. I was 9 months pregnant, almost at delivery, and I knew God was coming through. Or, I've never said this, but people came out. People brought his people. God brought his people around. They came to visit. I remember they bought me pampers, diapers. Pampers is a brand. So diapers. So they brought everything until my child was almost a year, and I'd never bought diapers. I know it's shocking. I know it might sound a small thing for you, but for a foreigner like me, nobody knows you. Nobody knows where you're from. You know, this is one of the things I can list. You are studying, or you are living in a foreign land, always eating healthy. You know, the way I'm cheeky. I don't know if I'll get my previous picture when I got married, the way I was looking. I was so skinny. I was like, sometimes people who are seeing me suffering with depression, they felt maybe you're going through challenges of money. If you need food, tell me. I told them, I don't remember. There's no day I had even bought sugar in this country. I started buying sugar maybe when I was already 3 years in this country. My store was always full with food. So I really don't need food. I'm fine. So I was, what's your problem? So when they were trying to figure out, they were thinking maybe she's starving. I had never starved. I had never gone for a day without food. I had never gone for a night without food. I have never struggled. I've never prayed that God give me food. I've always prayed for food people who don't have food. So I don't know how to say, but Kenya has been an amazing place for me. It has inspired me. It has made me realize that you can actually trust God, even in the midst of drought. Because now from where we are, it's not where we've been, and it's not where we'll be tomorrow. The reason why I recorded this video is so that when God is taking me somewhere in this country, don't think I made up stories, you know. Mark this day, and at least YouTube, right? 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Next year, I want to be where I am today. After next year, I want to be where I am. So there will always be improvement. I'm not where I was yesterday, and tomorrow I'll not be where I've been, where I am right now. So I know I trust in God, and He led me to this country from zero. Have you ever find yourself in a place where you find yourself in a place you don't know where to start? Even my mind was blocked. I was like, even education, which program should I do? What should I do in this country? I've never dreamt to be here. I've never in my mind, I've never thought of being in this country. And here I am. Lord, lead me. Some people mocked me because I had said I have a request. I'm praying that God will guide me on what to study because I'm confused. I didn't know. I never planned in my little mind that one day I'll be in Kenya. So I wanted to know what to even study because I didn't know where to start from. I didn't know. So, yeah, I'm telling you, I'm making this video as a remembrance, as a reminder I won't be the same. I always fight with God. Every time that I could see things are happening the way they've been happening, uh, I was always wanting to have something of my own that I would really depend on myself. But I could always remind God, all these people who are great from the Bible were not in their homeland. From the pit to the throne in a foreign land. From all those great people, you can number them from the Bible. So I would always fight with God with that scripture, saying, God, I know you have greater plan. You have great plan. I would always remind God, and sometimes when things go by, I would even say, God, apana, it has gone too south. I want things fixed. I want things done the right way. And I had told myself, I will never call anyone. I will never call anyone asking for money, asking for help. God was touching people at the right time to come through. We could just go on our knees, pray. We had a prayer of every Friday night. We were doing a kesha with my husband. We could go on our knees, we pray, commit our life to God, and God was coming through in a very amazing way. I don't know what to say, but I really appreciate. If you're a Kenyan and you've been helping people out there, and when you see foreigners in your land, don't think they always have money. I know I'm from DRC, there's gold, there's silver, there's whatever you can number, but I have never seen it. I've never used it anyway. I don't know. I've seen, but I've not touched. I've not owned it. So I don't have money. And I'm also hustling, as everyone is hustling in this land of Kenya, and that's how we live. So God is sovereign, and He has a plan. And I would always tell you, whenever you are in a new place, always rely on God and ask God, what does He purpose? What does He want? Why did you bring me from my country? Why am I here? Lead me on, because I don't know, I'm stuck. That's what I had done, and God had really been helping, directing, and I'm also praying, and I pray that you also keep me in your prayers, and thank you for all those who always text me, say that I'm praying with you, and those who pray with me, even without telling me. I'm so glad that all your support, all those who are supporting us, we are so grateful, and our gratitude is beyond degree. Thank you for your love. And the announcement that I wanted to make, this is it. YouTube is making a lot of changes. You know, if only YouTube was my father's platform, I could do whatever I want, but I have to abide by the rules so that they don't bring my channel down. YouTube is telling us to always upload short videos because it's pushing channels that have short videos. Whenever you see my short video, I always write my inspirational thoughts. They are from me, things that I learn and I write. And anytime that I write something that is not mine, I will always acknowledge the author. But so far, everything that you've seen on the shorts are my inspiration. They are my inspirational quotes. I've not read them from any Bible, from any book, but I've been inspired from life and God, and I've been able to come up with them. So if you see more of my notification, I've challenged myself to be posting at least one short a day. So don't really be overwhelmed by my short. See more of my shorts. Don't pass them. Don't pass them. Please don't. Just click like. Also share your thoughts on that, because that's what I'm learning. And those quotes, they're things that goes around in my mind, and I decided to share. So you can also always tell me if you agree, disagree, or concur. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be overwhelmed by my notifications. There will be a lot. There's no day that I will go without posting any short. So because of the YouTube update, I don't want to be closed from the YouTube program, so I don't want to lose my channel, and I don't want to stop seeing you. So it's not enough to subscribe to my channel. it's also good to keep up with my video. Whenever you see my notification, click there or just watch later. Save on watch later, put it in your calendar schedule and watch my video. I'll appreciate if you do so. I love you. Bye. God bless you. Peace. I didn't want to leave, but it's getting emotional. I have to leave. Bye bye.